What's up, guys? It's your girl, Miss K, and this is K's Take. This is not his take, this is not her take, but it is K's Take. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope you were able to rest and relax and do whatever it is you wanted to do. Before I get into the video, I want to say thank you so much. I will never stop thanking you guys, whether you like it or not. You guys don't know how much fun I have reading your comments, reading your messages, seeing the shares, and you guys tuning into the lives. I am truly appreciative of all of it. Let's keep it going. Please don't stop. Please continue sharing and telling a friend to tell a friend to come check out the channel. And also, do not think that I don't read your comments and your messages. I do, and I try my best to respond because you guys are an absolute good time. Now, I want to talk about our running back room. This is one of the rooms where I have more confidence than other rooms. Not because it's super elite, but we have some versatility, we have some athleticism, and we essentially have some good players. So let's get into it. So going into this 2026-27 season, we have picked up three running backs for our running back room. We have picked up Rachaad White, we picked up Kaytron Allen in the draft, and we picked up Jerome Ford. Jerome Ford and Rachaad White both came out of free agency. So Jerome Ford, we saw his production when he was with the Cleveland Browns, and Rachaad White, we saw his production when he was with the Buccaneers. Granted, he was behind Bucky Irving, but he was still productive. Let's talk about Bill for a second, since he will be our RB1. Bill had 805 yards and 8 touchdowns last year. Those are pretty decent stats, given the fact that he was not able to play the latter half of his college career due to ineligibility issues. So last year was really a big year for him. The stats that he had are good. He also had 4 fumbles, 2 of which were recovered by the other team. That is something I do not want to see this season, but overall, he had a pretty decent season. The only thing that concerns me about Bill, and once again, this is my opinion, K's Take, his ball security is a little worrisome. When he runs a little loose with the ball, and that is something I want to see him work on in this offseason. There have been videos of him with the trainer, and it looks like that is one of the things that they are working on. If that is something that he tightens up, and if he continues to progress from what he did last year, then I do see him having a 1,000-yard season. A lot of people across the content creator community and across the Washington Commanders community believe this is going to be his breakout year. If it is, I would not be shocked. If it is not, then what do you guys think is going to happen? Do you guys think he's going to stay? Or do you think we're going to have a different conversation? Nonetheless, Bill will be here. His spot is solidified. Moving on to Rachaad White. This one is a fun one because he has one of my favorite things, but he has chemistry already with Jaden Daniels. If you guys did not know, they both played in college together at Arizona State. That is something that I admire because I just love when a quarterback has chemistry with the players. It just seems to make everything just flow. But anyway, Rachaad White, especially in the David Blough scheme, if he is bringing over some Ben Johnson concepts, we'll see the ball more than we think. He is going to be catching out of the backfield. He'll probably be in the open space. He has good receiving ability. He has pass protection ability. And I can see him being utilized on third down. Now, is he a super physical runner? Not really, but depending on how he is deployed, we could see big things for Rachaad White as well. Now let's talk about our RB3, Kaytron Allen. Kaytron Allen came from Penn State. We picked him up in the 2026 draft. He, to me, was one of the steals of the draft. Nobody was expecting him to be there, but he was right where he was supposed to be, and he fell to us. He is someone who I feel is going to make a difference this season. It might not be a huge difference, but he's going to show us reasons why we should keep him around for the long haul. I have super high hopes for Kaytron Allen. Now, will he be RB1 this season? No. But in the next few seasons, could he be? Absolutely. Let's just start by saying that he had the record at Penn State. He rushed for 4,180 yards and 39 rushing touchdowns. Do you guys know who record he beat? Oh, yes. He beat Saquon Barkley's record. Now, I know I say all the time, the college stage is different from the NFL stage, but if you watch some of his film, like I said, I was not a big college watcher. I guess I'm going to have to get into it, but if you watch some of his film, to me, he already looks like an NFL player. Like, watching him and just his football IQ as well, he looked like a pro already. His physicality is there. He is someone who I can also see being used on third downs. He is someone who I see, if deployed, like, let's say Ben Johnson was here and he was running his schemes and he was doing his offense. Kaytron Allen, depending on how he develops and depending on how he truly does in the NFL, I could see him being utilized like a David Montgomery. He's someone who, just like Ben Johnson did with David Montgomery, he's someone that could be used to tire the defenses out. He's someone who could be used as that power back. So I have high hopes for Kaytron Allen, and I usually don't go and say, oh, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. But Kaytron Allen, for some reason, for one, he's being a little slept on, but he is someone who I believe is going to have a good season. I'm not going to say it's a breakout. I'm not going to say it's going to be, oh my God, like, knock our socks off. But he's someone to watch, and he is someone who I can see being around for the long haul and eventually being our RB1, depending on how things shake out. So we got to keep our eyes on Kaytron Allen. And now let's talk about our guy, Jeremy McNichols, who seems to be a fan favorite, and not only a fan favorite, but a coach's favorite. And you know what? Rightfully so. Jeremy McNichols stepped up for us and did what we needed him to do. He was that safety net. He was somebody who we knew could get the ball. He would get us a couple of yards, and he even had some explosive plays. So him still being on the team, I'm not upset about that, and I understand it more now. When we let go of C-Rod, I did not understand, but Jeremy McNichols has that secret weapon, and that is versatility. As we all know, he is also utilized on special teams. The team, I'm telling you guys, is big on that this year. If you are a versatile player, you are automatically safe. So I'm not mad about Jeremy McNichols still being here. I'm actually glad to see him, because the way that David Blough, or the way that I am expecting David Blough to utilize our running backs, hopefully is similar to how Ben Johnson did. I think every running back in our room we will see on the field at some point, and I think they will have a lot more touches, carries, catches than we have seen them in the past. One thing we know about Ben Johnson is that he loves the running backs. He loves utilizing the running backs in the passing game, and that is kind of where I see Rachaad White being utilized because of his receiving ability. We also know that he loves to use running backs to make the defense tired, and that is how he kind of utilized David Montgomery. Now, do we have a David Montgomery? Not necessarily, but keep an eye on Kaytron Allen. It might not be this year, but he could possibly be the one who is utilized like a David Montgomery, that power back, that third down back, the one to get those hard yards. I'm just saying, we don't know. And that is, if he is anything how he was in college, that is something that we can see David Blough utilize. One thing I also like about Ben Johnson is no running back was the same, and that is one thing I hope and pray David Blough brings here. I hope that, because if you look at our running back room, and this is why I'm really confident with our running back room, because no, we don't have a super elite running back, but they are all good in their own way. And if we have the person, our new offensive coordinator, to come in and unlock all of their talent, that is something we have not seen here in Washington. We have not seen our players truly be utilized in the correct way. I think with David Blough bringing in some of the Ben Johnson schemes, we will also see that there will not be many plays designed for the quarterback to take off. We will see our running backs truly be running backs, and hopefully we will see our quarterback not running as much as he was running last year and not running as much as he was running in 2024. Even though it worked, we can no longer do that. So that is my breakdown of the running back room. That is what I think each player will contribute. I am very, very excited to see what's going to happen. And like I said, this is one of the rooms where I'm confident about this room. I don't think we need to bring in anybody else. I mean, it's crowded for one, and last year we only ran with 4 running backs anyway, so I think we have our guys. I'm just excited to see how they're going to be utilized. I am hoping that Bill does have a breakout season. He was doing well last year. He just has a few tweaks to do. I'm hoping Rachaad White comes in and we see that chemistry with Jaden Daniels. I'm very excited for this running back room. Now, there are some other rooms on our team where it's a little concerning, but as far as the running back room, I think we're okay. So now this is you guys' homework. What do you guys think? Are you confident with our running back room? Are you confident enough in David Blough to use the players that we have now to deploy what he needs to deploy to get us results? How are you guys feeling about that? And also, what do you guys think the order was? Once again, I'll tell you what I think my order was. Number 1, Bill. Number 2, Rachaad White. Number 3, Kaytron Allen. Number 4, Jeremy McNichols. And Jerome Ford is the odd man out. If you guys agree or disagree, please let me know in the comments. I will chop it up with you guys. As always, peace, love, and so many blessings. Hail to our commanders.